While we've grown up, we've ninny bong. I'm Engineer Hoist, and welcome to our weekly Transformers Earth Wars live stream. We start off the day with a question for those who got here early in the chat. And today I asked, who is your unicorn? You know, that one bot that you just can't seem to get no matter what you do. Thank you for the subscription, Red Alert. So the question, we had some good answers there, and really there's no right or wrong answer. It's different for everybody. Let's see. Crusher said Optimus Prime 4-star. I can see a lot of people having that one. Arnav says gotta be Skylinks. Grand Galvatron 4-star. Sentius Malice. Jared Barbara says Razor Claw. I feel you on that one. On my Decepticon account, I think to this day I still don't have a dive bomb 3-star or 4-star. To be fair, I don't play that account much anymore, but still. Yeah, you gotta vote for Star Saber, Storm Clash, Rodimus. A lot of people looking for that one bot to complete their combiners. So Swoop or Firefly, Cutthroat looking to complete that. Big Bronze Rim says for the longest time, Trax and Dust Up were unicorns. And Autobot Phil's looking for Blades. Magnus Prime looking for Snarl. Red Alert's looking for Sludge. And yeah, so there's all sorts of things. For me personally, it's got to be Ultra Magnus or Sandstorm. Ultra Magnus has been a much longer time, but I have actually even gone with bundles for that one to try to get those. But so those guys definitely are in the running for my unicorn. Windblade was on there too, but we got her pretty recently. So anyway, let's head on over to the Transformers Earth Wars news. This weekend's event is called Hot Wired. That's right, Hot Wired. And gather your alliance. So that's an alliance event. You can get up to 30 random battle boosters, 75,000 combat spark, 3,000 prime core shards, 7.5 million alloy in energon, and 30 shard crystals. If this seems familiar, we had this event not that long ago. It was really good because I didn't have to change the slides too much. Made the prep pretty easy today. This is a prestige event. Starts at the usual Friday start time, ends at the usual Monday stop time. There are 30 prestiges and triple XP during the event. You have to be headquarters level 4 and be in an alliance. Since it's an alliance event, you hit the yellow event button, pick your zone, win the battle, get your points, and get your prizes. And it is a flat battle zone, so you earn 10 points no matter which zone that you're in if you win the battle. So this is a good time to drop a couple of zones if you need to do some power leveling, and you don't actually hurt your alliance because you still score 10 points whether you battle in zone 1 or zone 15. Obviously, higher zones still reward more XP, so keep that in mind when you select your zone. And here is the list of prizes every prestige. So you go through this list of prizes up to 30 times, depending on how well your alliance does. You start off getting some alloy, then some combat spark, a battle boost, energon, prime core shards, and a shard crystal. What's in that shard crystal, you ask? Well, it's the same thing that's been in the shard crystal every time we've seen it. It's an equal chance to get 200 premium shards, 150 3-star shards, or 100 4-star shards. And that moves us on to the next big reveal. The next bots to be coming to the game are Trailbreaker for the Autobots and Exhaust for the Decepticons. So that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I don't have figures of these guys. I do have them both on order. They just haven't come in yet. But I do have comparable bots. So Exhaust is obviously basically a recolor of Wheeljack. This is Siege Wheeljack here. Although the model in the game really isn't based on that. They just used the existing Wheeljack model, gave him a new skin and a new head. This Trailbreaker, however, it does appear to be based on the Earthrise version of Trailbreaker that is coming. I think he's been spotted in stores, though he's not widely available yet. And he obviously shares the same mold with Earthrise Hoist here, who's freshly toy hacked. I actually put those stickers on last night. So that actually works out pretty well. But unfortunately, I don't have those guys in particular. But they will be coming at some point. Probably not in time for during this saga, though. We'll see. But that's all we know so far is just those guys are coming. And yes, I am intimately aware that he is the same mold as Hoist, so hopefully that's a good sign that maybe we'll get Hoist soon. But then again, we did get Inferno quite a while back and still haven't seen Grapple. So it's not a definite that Hoist is coming, but the chances are a little bit better. So we'll see. Is the Hoist figure really moist because of those Toy Hacks decals? Again with the moist stuff. Oh man, well done. Okay, yeah. Next up, we do know a little bit more about these combat bots that are coming, and for the Autobots, that is Smashdown. And he is every bit the bull in a china shop. He doesn't do subtle. He just likes to hit things hard. Loud, proud, he always makes an impact and leaves a trail of devastation in his wake. Generally, it pays to dampen your audio sensors and give him a wide berth. The Decepticon combat bot is Razor Sharp. Razor Sharp never procrastinates, never hangs fire. He literally cuts to the chase and cleaves into action. In Axe mode, there's very little that he can't harm grievously or can harm him. Does it mean he sometimes overreaches himself? Sure, but mostly he lives up to his trenchant reputation. And it still blew me away when I learned last week that there is actually a real-life crab out there with the same coloring as this guy. He's not in the slides this week, so you'll have to go back and watch last week's episode if you want to see that, but it's pretty cool. It's called a Halloween crab. Look it up. So we learned their ability this week. Every 10 seconds, your enemy's defenses are stunned for a few seconds, and damage against bots and combiners are increased. So that's actually a good ability. It seems a little short. I'm not sure if there's additional increases, like maybe a buff on the attack or something. It doesn't say in the newsletter. This is all it says. But even so, if that's what they do, it's still pretty good. They're definitely melee bots because Smashdown turns into a hammer, and they say Razor Sharp turns into an axe. So your melee bots are going to melee anyway. And so even if there's no additional buffs other than this is still an increase because it does increase the damage against the bots and combiners. So very cool. Smashdown fit nicely with Warpath, except Warpath, you're probably not going to be able to put it on him because he's a gunner, not a melee. But yeah, it would be pretty cool. And I think that's it, really. Just so we record live Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/EngineerHoist. So if you're watching the replay, head on down. Should be a link in the description. Otherwise, just go ahead and type that into your browser. Go over there and hit follow or subscribe if you're feeling generous. And turn on your notification because I do start the stream about 10 minutes early. That's where the question of the day comes into play. And you can also follow me at Engineer Hoist on Instagram or Twitter for infrequent behind-the-scenes content. And that's basically it for the news. We'll take a closer look at Wheeljack. Just imagine him looking like a box of cigarettes, and that is exhaust and a Decepticon logo. So there you go. I do have the Siege exhaust ordered. I didn't get him in the first round, but I did order him on the second round that came up for order. It just hasn't come in yet. And here's a closer look at Earthrise Hoist with some nice Toy Hacks love given to him. And I gotta say, he looks really good with these Toy Hacks labels. So if you've got yourself a Hoist, consider picking up those labels. I'm not hawking them like old Patriot Prime over there, but I am a fan of them. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. These stickers back here on his little, the arm flaps were a little tricky to get on in there, but it was still pretty cool. Yeah. Anyway, that's Hoist. Stand in for Trailbreaker, since I haven't got the Trailbreaker yet. Let's see, what else do we usually do? We usually do crack some crystals, right? Well, I don't have that many crystals, but I am going to title this segment Crystal Cracking. 3 to claim. Pretty sure that's a free crystal. We'll go ahead and grab that. The others we'll grab from the Autobot side. We got a free crystal. And we've got a 3-star crystal. And we have a 4-star crystal. So even though there's not many of them, it's a pretty good range of crystals to crack. So we'll go ahead and get the free ones out of the way, because you never know. Every so often you might get lucky and get something good. Just a 2-star off-road this time. And 1,000 spark, that's always nice. 3-star Autobot crystal is a duplicate side swipe. Alright, and the 4-star crystal. Are we going to get 5-star shards? Most likely. Or will we finally get one of those unicorns? Let's quit waiting and find out. It's shards. That's okay. So there is a duplicate slash. What core do we get? Enhanced ordnance. That's very nice. I'll take that. I'm sure I have some jet out there that could use that. Okay. So it was definitely dupe city, dupe country, but at least it wasn't a prolonged one. Yeah, so that's going to be it for the recording. There's not a whole lot more to talk about, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here. All of you guys watching live, hang out. We'll hang out for a little bit longer. But for everybody watching the replay, if you want to be in these post-news hangouts, head on over to twitch.tv/Engineer Hoist and join us live Wednesdays at 8 p.m. I'm Engineer Hoist. Keep rolling, my friends, and I'll see you next time.